taking notes.
Take notes.
Okay, so what is your full name?
My full name is Hannah Newell.
Does your name have any special meaning or significance?
Not really.
That's okay. That's okay. You're from America, but you went to China for high school. So, what was your typical day like?
Well, in China, I went there for high school, so we went to school in the morning, I guess. So we would wake up early in the morning around 7, and then we couldn't drive a car, so we had to have a driver.
Mm-hmm.
And since our house was really close to my school, me and my siblings would take mopeds to school.
That's cool.
So we would drive to school and then go to school from 8 to 3. And then usually we'd have sports after school, and then we'd go home for dinner and just spend time with my family, do some homework, and then go to sleep.
Didn't you have to wait to get your license too?
Yeah, I couldn't get my license until I was 18 in America.
Were you aggravated? I'd be so aggravated not to drive.
Yeah, it was difficult. I had my friends drive me a lot.
So, did you get, like, since you went to an international school, did you get accepted to, like, all the schools that you applied for? Because you got good grades, didn't you?
Yeah, from the IB definitely prepared me well for college, except it was kind of funny, a story that I applied to Michigan State, and I got in, but they said they were missing one of my standardized testing, but I sent in my SAT scores, and they asked me, saying, did you take the TOEFL exam, which is an English exam? They thought I was Chinese and I didn't speak English.
That's funny.
Yeah, so, but it was interesting.
Was it like really cool to make, like, I don't want to say like foreign, but was it really cool making foreign friends? Cause
yeah.
I don't know.
Like international friends.
You're like my only foreign friend I can call. That I know that like went to high school. And, I mean, we have like a lot of Canadian people here, but like not like China or anything. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was actually really cool, just like learning about like languages. Just thinking of going through a typical school day, multiple times, I would not be able to understand my friends. Like they'd be speaking German, they'd be speaking Chinese, Korean, Italian. Like it's just funny to like have to, not just because you couldn't hear them, because you don't know their language. Like it's kind of funny.
You're at UMD Mercy, right?
I am. Yeah.
I heard your grandpa was telling me that you corrected the Chinese teacher or something like that. There was like, didn't you do something like that?
Oh, there was a placement exam.
Yeah.
There was a placement exam for the Chinese class I was in, and one of the questions was worded wrong, so I just crossed it out.
That's really funny.
It was probably mean of me, but I didn't mean
You're wrong.
You are wrong. Yeah.
Have you been to America on a trip before you came here to live?
Wait, what?
I was just joking.
Oh.
So, you got a lot of traveling opportunities, didn't you? Like, you got to go to Costa Rica, and, like, where else did you go?
Well, we went to a lot of places in China, and then on our breaks, we went to Australia, Singapore, Dubai, Thailand, Costa Rica, Paris, Ireland, and...
Germany?
Oh my gosh.
Actually, I've never been to Germany, but
Really?
Scotland,
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like Ireland?
I loved it.
I want to go there so bad.
You should. It's
I want to.
awesome. The food. Everyone doesn't like the food, but if you get good family food, it's good.
Yeah. I always remember the Irish tea that your grandma made.
Oh, yeah.
And then the chocolates. The little buttons.
They're so cute. Those are good.
Did you bring something from, like, this is kind of, like, opposite, but, like, did you bring anything from home to, like, remind you of, like, home to go to, like, China? Did you bring anything that would remind you, like, pictures?
When I came back from China, did I bring anything from China?
Yeah, I guess. Like, did you do that, or?
Did you bring stuff from America to China?
Well, yeah. Well, when I came back from China, I guess, well, we brought, like, I don't know, we tried to bring some, like sweets,
Mhm.
like some different like Chinese sweets and things like that. And there's lots of different type of shopping there.
Yeah.
Especially, it's kind of funny. There's like fake market
I
shopping.
know. It's so cool though. Like the Jimmy Choo bag that you got me. Lauren got so upset. She's like, I want a fake Jimmy Choo. I was like, Sucka, it's right here. I have the bag right there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so cute. Yeah.
And then
so
the
it's kinda
glasses
cool.
too. Yeah.
Oh yes. I know, it's cool. So we brought like a bunch of that stuff home, which is kind of fun.
Oh, that's really cool. And then
Yeah,
didn't
just like funny of it.
like when you guys had to fly back to China after like trips, didn't you have to like bring a toilet paper too? Because they don't have toilet.
We thought so. We thought they wouldn't have peanut butter. We thought they wouldn't have hand soap. We thought they didn't have anything, and then we went over there. Oh my goodness, they had everything. Like
Really?
everything. Yeah, they had like peanut butter and different types of toilet paper, and I don't know what else.
Softer than ours.
No, but they had really.
That's weird.
You could find anything there. The only thing that we like is just certain American foods, like
Yeah.
like cereals. Like they have cereals, but they're just super expensive, so we just bring our own kind of thing.
Did it smell funky there?
Yes.
Really? So it is true.
Like, well, only over the sewers.
Yeah,
They don't bend because in America, apparently I heard that we bend the pipes.
Oh.
And so the smell doesn't come out, but China, they keep them straight, so all the smells, like,
That's
go
weird.
through them.
Ew.
So, yeah, it's kind of gross.
That's really gross.
Yeah, and their rubbish bins smell terrible, but it's not that bad.
Ugh. That's gross.
Yeah.
Um,
We get used to it.
let's see here. So you went to Divine. Actually, you can compare this for this question. You went to Divine Child for a little bit, for like half a year, didn't you?
Mhm.
In ninth
Yeah.
grade, was it like way different than the international school, or was it like kind of similar?
Definitely the structure of it was completely different. The way it was taught was definitely more.
Was it more like
I would say
professor like?
traditional.
Was it like
in China?
Yeah, I feel like
In
it's
China,
like more
definitely.
college.
It's definitely more college, and they expect you to know a lot more coming in.
Oh dang.
But like a lot of the stuff that I learned, and like they're more of like basics, teaching you to like so you have the fundamentals for college, I think.
Yeah.
But I think in Nanjing, which is the international school I went to, they just expected you to know all the basics. So they're just teaching you to write. Like I wrote lab reports and papers that not even in college I don't even do yet. Like
Dang.
it's just like really like
Preparation.
preparatory, I guess.
Yeah.
Preparation. Yeah. But I thought it was super helpful. I liked it a lot.
That's really cool.
It was good. It was good.
So it was harder, but it was like a good hard.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Different way of learning, I think.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, let's see here. Did you get to watch TV there? Yeah. Was it like U.S. TV or?
Yeah, we had U.S. channels, but of course
cool.
there was sometimes you get cartoons in Chinese, which is kind of fun to listen to.
Could you understand them? Like when you got more fluent with the language, could you understand?
The language? Some of them. I mean, the cartoons like they have definitely more basic vocabulary, so it was a little easier. But the other shows, I definitely couldn't understand.
So,
it was like gibberish.
Wait, how far ahead of you guys are ahead, right, for the time?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how far ahead are you guys, in time wise?
We're 12 hours.
Damn. Oh. You're.
Cut that out.
You're a full day ahead of us. Or yeah, but like basically.
Or half a day, basically, yeah.
That's really cool.
It's noon where she is?
Well, she's in Detroit right now.
Yeah, currently I am in America, but my family is just waking up.
Oh.
We're going to lunch.
Oh yeah, that's true. Are they gonna stay longer? Cause weren't they supposed to come back when you were coming back or something?
Yeah, their contract was 3 years, but they extended it another 2 years because companies love to keep workers that already moved over there to keep them in foreign countries. So
Ryan gets to graduate there too.
Yep.
That's
he'll go through the IB program. So
that's cool. That's really cool.
I had a couple IB.
Let's see what else. This is all like.
Are you breaking this up?
Huh?
Are you breaking this up into like?
No, there's like a sheet of questions and everything. But it's like questions. She said we could pick someone that went to high school in a different country, but these questions are like like, this is your first time in America.
Like you mentioned.
Oh.
So I'm trying to, like, I don't know. Was it, well, like, because this is interpersonal communication class.
Okay.
Was it harder to build, like, relationships and friendships with people with other cultures than you?
Okay, well, this one, I guess, I think this is very specific to an international school, because you know how in America when you change schools, there's movies about it, how it's so hard and everyone's so mean to the new kids, you know?
Yeah.
Well, it's the exact opposite in international schools. I've learned, like, everywhere. Because when you get new people, everyone's so excited. Because I learned, obviously, when I was new, I didn't know. But when new people came after me, even, everyone was looking them up, just, like, see what they look like, see what their name was, see what they like to do. And really, when they first came, everyone wanted to be friends with them and make them as comfortable as possible.
Yeah.
So that's what happened with us, too, when we first went there. They just kept asking us, you know, where we're from, like, what we used to do. And, you know, you're kind of, like, shy, obviously, like, in a new country, let alone, like, a new school. So everyone made you feel really, like, comfortable. And I made a lot of friends. And I was definitely dead set in my American ways. And I think it really helped me to be, like, more open-minded.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Like, learning about other cultures. And I definitely got out of my, like, American ways and have, like, a lot of other, like, influence now. So it's kind of funny.
That's really cool. Do you... Well, I guess it's really different. Do you ever get, like... Do you ever miss it?
China?
Yeah.
Actually, a lot.
Yeah. I would assume so. You spent 4 years there.
Yeah. No, I do miss it. Like, there's certain things that make me miss it. But, like, I do like being in America to be with my family and everything. But, I mean, my immediate family's still there. And my cousins and everything. But, yeah, no, my immediate family's still there. So I obviously miss them. And I miss a lot of things that I could do, like, every day. Just run up to the store, speak Chinese to random people, which is kind of fun.
I give you a lot of credit. You're really independent right now, aren't you? I mean,
thank you.
You are. Like, I mean, you're really close to your grandma and grandpa, and they're close to you. So that, and, like, your aunts and uncles. So you're really, that's really nice to have. But, like, don't you miss your mom? I would miss I would miss my parents like crazy.
I definitely at first it was really hard to obviously be myself, but I was just trying to, you know, brush it off because I couldn't show them, like, because if I make them feel bad, then they're not going to want to go back, and it's going to be harder on them than it is on me. So I'm like, no, it's totally fine, just go away, like, it's totally fine, but
you're such a good child.
Oh gosh, no, I don't know, but no, so at first it was hard, but then I got used to it, and obviously living with my cousin, it's easier because you're always with familiar faces and everything, you know. Mora back here.
Tell us a little about yourself, Mora.
Shoot, I'm not in there.
Are you a native English speaker?
No, I don't speak the language.
Oh man, that's funny. It's like, it's really cool because, what's the Chinese girl that is staying with the girl in, like, Alan Parker, wherever they stay? She was.
Tina?
Yeah, I saw her at Corbini.
Really?
Yeah, and I waved hi to her, and she's like, and I'm like, sorry, you don't know me. That's great.
Sorry, oh wait. Oh yeah, because you met her that one time. Maybe she just forgets.
Yeah, she likes my pictures on Instagram, so.
Oh, then she would probably know you.
I know. I'm like, okay.
Maybe she was in a weird situation.
Maybe it was another, but she was. I mean, we don't have a lot. Never mind. Just.
A lot common.
No, like, we have, I don't want to say this in a bad way, Asian people, but she's like, like, she was like the only one there, you know?
Oh,
so I knew it was her, because I remember the mom coming to pick her up.
Oh, she stuck out a little bit more. I got you.
Yeah.
She was, I feel you.
What do you miss most about China?
That's tough. I really miss, I mean, yeah, I'm really independent here, but I definitely miss, like, there's a lot more freedom, I think, and being a foreigner in China, you have a lot more privileges, I think.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize, like, just, like, being over there, it actually is, like, I felt really lucky to be there because they definitely obviously they're looking at you, they want to touch your hair because it's blonde and not black, and
that's so funny.
Wanting to speak English to you, and it's just funny, you definitely stand out, and it's kind of fun.
Yeah,
And,
it's really fun to be unique.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool, and then just being able to just go anywhere and feel really safe.
Yeah. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I was gonna ask you something.
Jenna, she modeled there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
You get to model.
Yeah, so that's a perk of being.
Were you with me actually when? I think your grandpa showed us that. Like
He probably did. He loves showing those pictures.
I know. But you actually got plenty of opportunities like back here. You are Queen of Irish, right? So explain that. How'd you get into that?
Society?
Wasn't Aunt Maura into that too?
Yeah, ever since I was little, obviously being in Irish dance and everything.
Mhm.
I went to it was called the Maid of Erin, actually. It was just recently changed to the Queen of the United Irish Societies.
Yeah.
And so I've always went there, and my friend who used to dance with me won it, and another friend that danced with me, and a lot of people that danced with me obviously won it, and they had a talent portion, but then they took that out, and now it's just an interview process, and just kind of gets you to learn about your Irish heritage, faith, and also how to get involved in the Detroit Irish community. So obviously my grandma being really involved and having a bunch of friends in it really made me want to get into it.
Aw, that's really cool. When you posted, like, I saw it first from Aunt Eileen, and I was like, no way! I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And then you posted a picture, I was like, sweet.
Yep.
How was the parade? It was kind of rainy, wasn't it? But I think,
it was terrible weather. But
it's always rainy on St. Patrick's Day.
really?
Yeah, here. Yeah, it's always been crappy.
I mean, I haven't been to here for St. Patrick's Day in like 4 years, but
it's funny. Oh, I never really asked you this question. Did you guys have any like homecomings or like dances?
actually we didn't. It was funny. The only homecoming I went to was freshman year in America at one of my friend's schools. Like I had to go to his school, and I couldn't even go to my own school. So I've never been to a homecoming or a prom in America.
Aww.
And we just had formals there, so we go to hotels and
that'd
have dinner and
be
dances
fun.
and stuff.
That'd be fun.
No, it was a lot of fun. But I did actually, when I visited my friend in Costa Rica, I went to her high school's Costa Rican prom with one of her friends. So that was.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, so that was cool.
The really nice.
I think I go to one prom.
The nice guy.
Oh yes.
What was your least favorite thing about China?
My least favorite thing I think would probably have to be the pollution.
Yeah. Is it really that bad?
Snow day. You know how you get snow days and ice days and cold days? Yeah, you can get pollution days. Like it's unsafe to walk outside.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
Oh, I know. They have like domes over playgrounds so kids can just play outside.
Wow, that's terrible.
Yeah. No, one of the bad things about it. Can't really go for runs in the pollution.
Kind of get a little smoky in the lungs.
A little winded quickly.
Oh man. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of what was the most interesting thing that you saw there.
Thanks. The most interesting thing in China.
Did you see any like crazy people or? I mean,
I'm just trying to think.
You can see like, crazy people in America, but
no, for sure.
You're right next to Detroit.
Yeah, well, I read a lot of stories though about like you know how them having the one-child policy, which obviously is like changing a little bit now.
Oh, okay.
Into, like, different things, but I read a story saying that a one girl, they just like threw her out on the street and someone ran over her and nobody like went to help her.
There was a video of that.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Oh.
And just that kind of thing, I just thought that was just terrible. But they're not cruel people.
Mhm.
It's just like if anyone goes to help them, then they have to pay for the bills. It's not the parents, so just their system is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Which I thought was kind of interesting. Like I didn't really like that portion of it because you know how here everyone would try to rush and help them, but it's just a little different.
Yeah. What kind of did you like the music?
Oh goodness. It's definitely really like they have really traditional music, and it's funny you see them they like to do weird exercises. Like at night you'll see them walking backwards in the compound, just walking backwards, because they have this saying that you have to walk the amount of steps you walk front backwards to balance themselves out.
That's weird.
So you see them at night just walking backwards, like going for a little walk. So that was kind of weird. Maybe that's some weird, like, traditional Chinese music.
That's funny. I think it's really funny. I always tell people, like, when you went to international school and there was someone from Dearborn.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Well, actually, I'm now dating him.
You are?
Yeah.
Because you told, when was it, like, Christmas time? And you were saying, like, you're talking to him? That's so nice.
Yeah, and, we started dating in January.
Aww.
So, still dating. So, yeah, it's weird. We met in China, but he was from Dearborn, so it's kind of cool.
That's really nice. That's really nice, Hannah.
Yeah, so.
Where does he go to? Is he still there? No, he's back here, right?
No, he graduated with me.
Yeah.
We didn't really talk much in high school, and then he came back. He goes to University of Michigan Dearborn.
You guys are so close.
No, it's weird. We like met so far away, and now we're so close again. It's weird.
That's a really nice story. Keep with it, Hannah.
So, thanks. I'll try to whip him into shape.
Yeah, well, we are 20 minutes, so I'll just end this.
That's true.
Nice having an interview with you, Hannah Noel.
Wait, that was 20 minutes?